Welcome back. Let's play some more 10-minute games here on Shogi Wars. In the Bishop Exchange, good luck. In the Bishop Exchange, don't push the central pawn. Well, guess what proverb we're following today? Couldn't tell you what opening I'm playing just yet. I wanted to play central file rook, but now my opponent is taking a hot second to move. So yeah. These colors remind me of summer a bit. So one might recall in yesterday's game, bishops got exchanged, although it was not the bishop exchange opening. And I had pushed most of my pawns. And disaster resulted. It was sad. Oh, this is funny. I don't even get the badge for playing this through this move order. Well, whatever. It's not going to stop me. So, yeah, hopefully, gradually. I mean, in our here country, people talk about learning facts through osmosis, although osmosis has to do with water traveling, going across a permeable membrane. So, what they really mean is through diffusion, absorbing things that are not water, like information. Perhaps we can absorb things like this, that in the bishop exchange, don't push the central pawn. Perhaps over time, we can learn these things together. It's a bit quiet today, isn't it? Part of that's on me for, I don't know, my schedule not being fully under my control. Part of that just might have to do with it being a quiet day. So, yeah, I will soon be participating in a volunteer activity on Lichess. Ah, this is an interesting way to play it. Or a volunteer event, a fundraiser. That's the word. I know my words. Um, so they should prevent me from promoting unless they're just going to move the gold over to do this. Which could work, but takes time and doesn't necessarily build the shape they're aiming to build. Also, I'm threatening to take this and maybe surround this bishop somehow. Actually, if I take that, silver up traps the bishop, so gotta look out for that. If they move the rook up. Okay, that's not what they did. Interesting. Um, so I'm left with options. Um, If I chase the rook, it gets messy. This looks exciting. Let's do it. My rook's trapped, but maybe that doesn't matter. If the opponent drops a bishop out here to complete trapping my rook, maybe I exchange it, and I don't know. It's not what I was aiming for, and it's not particularly good. I was banking on them taking this pawn, which maybe they might do. So yeah, I bet on my opponent making this interesting sequence. But here, that seems to refute their play. After the rook moves, if it moves here, then silver up is a trap. Oh. Okay, my refutation's not as powerful as I thought it was. Um, hmm. Welcome. I could take this bishop. Hmm. Bishop's an endless target. Let's chase it a bit. Rook drop, pawn drop is interesting. Or it looks interesting. Yeah, if they play this, I just full scale retreat. And my position's okay. I could have a better position, but I could have a worse position. Okay, well, here we go. Down the rabbit hole. My rook has an open line. And it still has an open line. And I defend my knight. And I defend my king.
7分
And my attack continues. This requires some caution. It's a tricky position. I think I just take this lance. It looks like a sad move, but like what else can I do? Um, let's see. Might as well take this one too. Ah, yes. I forgot I have fun commands, don't I? Yeah, endgames matter in chess, and endgames matter in shogi. I missed a checkmate, didn't I? Well, no matter. I'm still pretty close here. Still extremely close to mate. Did I have that knight the whole time? Or did I just get it? Thanks for the game. Yeah, gold drop here is a threat, so I can just trade my bishop for gold. One down, two to go. Good luck. Alright, in the bishop exchange opening, do not push the center pawn. So says today's proverb. Um... I lost a tempo somewhere. I got it back. I have to learn this opening properly. Okay. Wait a second. Well, that's a pawn. That's a pawn. We take pawns here. Having the rook all the way up there doesn't by itself do me much good, but I should learn or know this better than I do. Now it's going to be an opportunity for learning. This is not good. Even if somehow theoretically it's fine, I don't know the right way to play this. Well, okay, I could open the diagonal and transition to a different opening here. Not sure how bad this is. I offer this pawn. You can have your pawn back. Obviously, they don't want it. Um, defend against a bishop drop down here, and I protect my gold. And I threaten the lance. It's a delicate situation. Yeah, it's good to learn endgames. There's so many to learn, and so many opportunities to learn. Um, my king is going to defend this square all by itself. This is... I don't have a word for how risky or strange or something this is. Oh, now I do. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, you can have my rook, though. Boy, it's impossible to keep track of everything. I could keep track of some things, so now I'm threatening to push this pawn and then take the lance. It's probably not enough, but it's something. Could also push this and have a bishop drop here. Yeah, it's nice that Killer Ducky has documentation to help get players into this game. Um, Boy, this is gonna hurt. Um, I can go forward if I'm obstinate. Let's do that. And if they push, then that opens space for, like, that's today's proverb, is don't push the center pawn in the bishop exchange opening. Granted, I gave a rook for a bishop, but same idea. Same idea still applies. My king is wide open, which is more than a bit ridiculous. They don't have another piece in hand. Um,
7分。
well, hang on. There's stuff we can do here to make this fun. I can get my rook back. Let's get my rook back. At least I think I can get it back. Um, hmm, I think incorrectly. Um, so now what? What a mess. Looks like I'm toast. Looks like I am very toast here. Um, yes, I defend against a silver drop. Oh, that's a nice one. Um, There's not a lot I can do to change this situation. Not without a time machine. Or can take this pawn. What a crazy sequence. So now I can escape my knight to somewhere useful. It only cost me lots of pawns. Okay. It's also probably not going to make a difference. But it might. Could make some difference. I have one pawn in hand, and I am afraid to use it. That's disgusting that I have to play this, but I have to do what I have to do. Yeah, it feels like heavy material loss is imminent. So next I can try to pile up on this square. It's not going to make a difference. Um,
5分。
okay. This is kind of sort of a target now, maybe? Probably not, even, but I have to try to make something out of nothing here. Welcome. Huh. I can take this, right? I don't have much choice, but... So we do this exchange. Oh! Yeah, exclamation point commands probably lists the commands. I don't remember. Um... Oh, that drops my bishop. Oops. They didn't take it. Um... Oh, is my bot down, or just have I removed that command? I forget. I thought my bot was up recently. Maybe it's down. Don't run from a fork. So we're just gonna keep going. Oh, wait. Well, this is... No, this bishop's pinned in this firefight here. Will they see that it's pinned? Probably. But they might sack the dragon. Or they might do something else. Okay. What do I do now? What a mess. Okay, well, this is confusing. I'm almost back in the game. They just retreat this dragon to safety, and I protect this pawn, well, thereby not losing material to lance drops and stuff. But I don't know what happens after that. Yeah, Shogi endgames can be confusing. Seems that point is not in question or contention here. Oh, that's a cool move. Wait, but knight is protecting the king's head here. So if bishop drop, rook drop, I'm not immediately dead. My opponent does get their rook back. Rook drop on this side's kind of spooky, I guess. Yeah, I saw that later too. Um,
3分。
so threatening rook here, mate. Probably among other mates. Um, I just need to keep running. Now they can win my silver. Although I have a bishop drop that skewers the rooks.
2分30秒。
Seems like the one piece they're attached to, as I am, is the dragon. So now I've got a rook drop I can play. So we've awakened the dragon. Okay. I'm gonna check before your king runs away. Um, Then I'll cut the line from your rook to my king.
2分
Hmm. I want to play moves that have an impact. Oh. No, rook exchange is not a favorable impact. Um,
1分30秒
it's a pretty cool move. Hmm.
1分
Thanks for the game. 2 down, 1 to go. Yeah, you never know. Good luck. All right. And we'll switch to this for Gota. Um, hmm. All right, my chat window is back. Hopefully my game connection doesn't drop like my chat window dropped. Hmm. Maybe my chat connection is completely lost. Who knew? But yeah, this I'm provoking a bishop exchange because they haven't fully activated this rook. It's possible that I don't know. I think opening complications could favor me. Um, all right, fine. We'll play this. Today's proverb says, "Don't push the center file pawn when you do that." Oh my gosh, it's a transposition, guys. I actually played a legitimate opening. So now what? Now comes the hard part. Um, hmm. could have sworn I've seen this. I was watching somebody else play this opening the other day. But now if I credit them, it's their fault if I get this wrong, right? So I shouldn't give credit because then it's my fault somehow. Um, let's do this. Okay. The fuck is this? Is this real? Oh, they could pawn drop if I drop my bishop. Okay, that's fair. So I exchange. Surely you're not taking this, right? So why did we do that? What was the point of all this maneuvering? It says I've joined my chat window. Bogeen? Wait. But, okay, so surely this isn't mainline strategy for that idea. Surely there's some kind of nuance here. Obviously, I can't take the pawn, but the pawn's free now. So they need to reinforce it. I might have found the one square I can drop my bishop without losing material. Maybe. This king is... I mean, they could build a fortress, but that's not what... I mean, you've told me before this shape is fairly resilient and pretty reasonable of its own accord, but the king's still in the middle. I don't know that this is... who am I to critique my opponent's play? Um,
7分。
so this is just one big bluff then. I've got nothing after I do this. All my opening is just one big bluff. Now there's something going on here. But what? If bishop drop pins my silver, I could reinforce it with another silver. Yeah, I've perplexed both of us. Mm-hmm. So, yay, I won a pawn. Yay. Yay me. It's so exciting. Now, if I had better strategies, maybe I'd win better things. But, still threatening to try to push this stuff over here. Maybe I actually have a threat on this wing, but that seems pretty risky. Hmm. Hmm. We're gonna see some tactics here in just a second. Push takes... Oh, I don't have another... No, pawn drop takes silver drop. Retreat takes gold takes. Knight drop. That's not... Well, first of all, I'm dropping this, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Um,
5分。
I'm too curious what happens if I play a certain move. So I'm probably going to play it, and probably going to regret it. Wait, pawn drop. If I drop a silver afterward, they drop a pawn. I'm not winning anything. Never mind. I talked myself out of one blunder. Can I talk myself out of every blunder? I don't think so. I'm not that smart. Um, hmm. All right. This looks interesting. Hmm. I've had that move in mind for many turns, so I'm finally playing it. Um, well, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess, or whatever the saying is. I'll take it. Oh, this drop. Oh. Guys, we found the tactic that the opponent's leading up to here. Um, Interesting.
3分。
Hmm. Interesting. So I'm threatening this pawn now. Oh, they can just take my pawn. I got carried away. Um,
2分30秒。
how sad. Time to jump all the knights and just hope it works out. They actually moved that. Why would you do that?
2分。1分30秒。
What are we doing? How did we get here? I just blocked my bishop. Like a complete genius. So, well, I guess maybe I don't need my bishop, but still. Um, I've got 1 minute. uh,
1分。
what am I supposed to do with 1 minute? If I have a lance, I can hit the dragon.
30秒。
Yeah. What do Proverbs know, anyhow? Um, like, I'm extremely super mated here, but um, the opponent has to
20
demonstrate
秒。
it. Thanks for the game. Well, that's 3 games. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.